NASA's IMAP mission is at Marshall Space Flight Center in Huntsville, Alabama, ready for thermal vacuum testing that will evaluate the reliability of the mission for operation in space. The Interstellar Mapping and Acceleration Probe will map the solar system by studying the heliosphere, the huge bubble created around the solar system by the solar wind. IMAP will orbit the Sun at the Lagrange L1 point, which is great for its mission, but on the opposite side of Earth to the L2 point, where a lot of space telescopes like JWST sit. These Lagrange points are 5 special points where a small mass can orbit in a constant pattern with 2 larger masses like the Sun and Earth. You can see the 5 points in this image from NASA. Satellites can orbit in these locations and use far less propellant for station keeping than in other orbits, meaning the mission lifetimes can be extended. Currently, the Solar and Heliospheric Observatory also sits at L1 as it observes our star. IMAP will carry 10 instruments with it to map the heliosphere and measure the local solar wind, and we've talked about those a little bit before. It will also be able to give almost real-time updates on space weather, including possible incoming auroral activity and solar storms. Thermal testing will include subjecting the spacecraft to big temperature swings, such as those it will experience during launch and deployment, as well as a near vacuum. Because the entire spacecraft has to fit inside the chamber for testing, you can imagine that these thermal vac testing chambers are huge, and the one at Marshall is 20 feet in diameter and 60 feet long. And even at that size, it's only the 5th largest that NASA operates. IMAP is scheduled to launch not earlier than September of this year. That's today's short. Have an awesome weekend. I will see you back here on Monday.